let's see. So now that we've gone past this first section of Tatooine, gonna go over here, exit to Anchorhead. Oh, also as a side note, if you end up running out of force power at any point, you can go ahead and scroll up once to the sonic emitter and use that instead of force powers to do the soft buffers. It's a bit faster than doing hard buffers. Enter the Circa office, and as soon as you get inside, cast Force Speed, which gives a relatively short dialogue between these two. 1, 1, 1, 3, and 2. You basically agree to kill the sand people for her, which we're not gonna do. We're never gonna even see a sand person during the entire run, so don't worry too much about it. This is just the fastest way of getting out of Anchorhead. So because we are pretty low on force powers here, I'm gonna use Sonic Emitter to skip. Oh, apparently not skip. You can skip this cutscene pretty easily. I'm gonna try and do it properly this time. Sick. Basically, you can skip this by just doing a soft buffer past this point. Can't believe I just used an alacrity. That's actually pretty bad. Yeah, be sure not to fight these guys. They can stun you and do nasty things to you and just like shit in your cornflakes. So don't fight them. Then we just head for the exit and get out of here. Nice and easy. So here we are gonna quick save, move forwards twice, and actually cast Force Speed. It's kind of important that we cast it here, otherwise it's not gonna run out in time. Also, at this point you wanna be certain to look at your memory usage. It's very important right now that you are, I wanna say below 1,250 megabytes of memory used. That's the, if you're below that, you're fine. Now we're just gonna walk across the desert here until we get over to there, to these eastern sand dune visual marker thingies. Be sure not to run too far over to the left here, as that guy can speak to us and cost us a bit of time. Be sure not to run too close to that thing, or those guys over there, or like basically anything here, because you're gonna get attacked by like random dudes all over the place. It's pretty bad. Right around here, I want to say. Yeah, there we go. Our force speed is gonna run out, which will let us save teleport quite a large distance. If you save teleport while you have a lag release on, or force speed or burst speed or anything, it's gonna make you go a little bit less distance. Like basically the faster you're running normally, the slower you're safe teleporting. So once we do that and we are below 1,250 megabytes of memory used, we're gonna teleport the rest of the distance over here. If you're above that, just don't do the don't save teleport here, as there's a chance that the game will crash on the next section. You can add like basically any party member, it doesn't matter which one. I usually use Bastila or Juhani because they are pretty small and easy to position, in my opinion. Doesn't really matter what you level or what. I shouldn't have leveled her up, to be honest. Should just have also leveled her. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and save buffer past this. 1 second. As you can see, now we just get turned away from this. But if you just like save buffer past this just right. No. There we go. We can get into the Eastern Dune Sea without having to do the Sand People section. So here I like to do a quick save and quick load if we have spare memory. Like if you're below 1300 megabytes of memory used, you should be fine to do that. If not, just hope. So you want to be sure that you select one party member that doesn't have force speed active on them at the moment. In this case, we're both fine. And teleport into the Krayt Dragon Cave. If you have above 1300 megabytes of usage back there, be sure to restart the game and just don't risk it. This is much faster than running and also skips like a bunch of different cutscenes we'd otherwise have to watch. And soft buffer. This basically skips Sand People, this guy speaking to that guy being salty about that guy dying, the Krayt dragon eating us, you know, all of that stuff. Turn on solo mode, switch to Bastila, burst the speed, loot this thing, pretty important as that's gonna be the most important gem in our lightsaber later in the run. Now I have to explain the really easy skip but hard to explain skip of Krayt Dragon skip. It kinda sucks for me at the moment. Basically you want to use these lines right here on the ground as visual markers in the middle of this dude's head, like right around here. If you're standing like somewhat like this, it's not really important how specifically you're standing. That's not the important part, but like if you stand like this, or if you stand like that, or basically anything like that, it should be fine. Gonna see if this is good enough, but sometimes I end up messing this up. So I usually like to make a safety save here, but don't worry about it too much. Gonna get the menu glitch with the this thing, the options menu. I bound this to F1 and another menu to F2, so I can do like this. It'll make it a lot easier to get the menu glitch here. There we go. So we can still move around doing this, so I move forward a little bit into the save menu. Loot this, move forward a little bit. Then save here, wait for the sound effect to end, close the game. It's very important you close the game here, as you will have built up a snot ton of memory usage here. And if you don't do it here, the game is definitely going to crash at some point. Since you've made a new save, you're gonna press up once, enter, and that's gonna load the save that you just made. If this guy like moves right away, that's a really good sign that you're gonna be able to get past him. Cast Force Speed again, loot this guy, like that, turn solo mode off, and equip your Jedi Master Robe, your Strength Gauntlets, your Nerve Amplifier Belt. You could also equip the Verbine Headband here, but I usually just sell it. I'm gonna get another one later. Go to the star map. One second, I need to make sure OBS is running properly. Okay, you're good, we're fine. Mash through that. Be sure not to level up here. That's pretty important as we have to do another fake level up. This one is a lot shorter than the last one though. Okay, so definitely make a safety save here or a quick save or anything, just because it's really easy to mess this part specifically up. We're doing it with the character menu, just like on Taris this time. Like that. Attributes. This time we want to like do it with charisma. It's pretty important not to do it with strength, since we want strength selected for later. Skills don't matter, or they kinda do, don't use any. Recommended, and accept. Keep going until you get to the this next attribute level up. Select Charisma again. Don't use any skill points. Select the Night Speed. It's pretty important. And next up, select Improved Critical Strike. Again, this is pretty important. And then just continue leveling up until you get to the next attribute level up. Select Strength this time, which will lock us in. This doesn't matter, I just hit recommended. Get Master Critical Strike here and Master Speed, which will save Master Speed and Master Critical Strike as permanent additions to our Force and Feed attributes. It's pretty important, as it will make us pretty much able to one-shot everybody else in the game at this point. Now we're just going to get out of here the same way we came in. I'd like to do a quick save and quick load to make sure Bastel is following us, or whoever you've added to the party. I like to use this piece of junk here as a visual marker. And soft buffer. If this happens, just exit the game, restart it, load the quick save. It's still completely fine, don't worry about it. It happens quite a lot, especially if Bastel just doesn't move the entire way, or if you just like mistime the soft buffer here. Oh yeah, the timing here, that's important to mention. For whatever reason, this specific area has a timing associated with it, so you have to wait like maybe a quarter of a second and then cast Force Speed or Force whatever. That will skip all of the dialogues and the cutscenes and whatnot that you don't want to watch. Then just exit this area, go to the Dune Sea, return to the Ebon Hawk and cast Force Speed. Go in here. As we're actually going to be fighting later on, we want to equip our power crystals and whatnot on a lightsaber. I also like to get the violet crystal, just to know that this is my lightsaber for a later section of the game. Color coding and all of that. So hover over here, enter, down, enter, enter, down, enter, enter, down, enter. And that equips all of the crystals here that you want to equip. Assemble it and exit. Go to the map, again, Korriban this time. Map cutscene, skip, return to the Ebon Hawk, cast Force Speed. Go in here, cast Force Speed again, because otherwise it's gonna run out really fast. Like around here-ish. Korriban again. And that's Tatooine done. Hopefully this is useful for you, and again, good luck with the practice. Have fun, all of that good stuff.